I speak unto thee this day, I say, learn to love my humility way. That is, learn to love the way that I give thee, for in that way you find abundance of life. I say you are living in a time when multitudes who claim that they are my people are literally hating my humility way. That is, they are wanting the proud way, they are wanting the way wherein they can boast within themselves, the way wherein they can strut, the way wherein they can exhibit how great they are. But I say that way is not my way at all, but I say it is the way of the world, it is the way of fools, and it is the way of the damned. I say that I, the living God, desire that you would be learning to love my humility way, ever thankful for the same. For I say, if you are coming forth in the humility way that I offer unto thee, you are coming forth in my life. But I say, if you are as the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, who reject my humility, what do? I say you take yourself in the multitude of ways that will lead to your own damnation. Now I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, am bringing down the proud through the ventilation of my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed. And I say that I have not ceased to hammer and to hammer and to hammer and bring low all who boast themselves against me. And I say when men through their pride, their conceit, their high-mindedness reject my humility way, I say such ones are counted evil before me. That is, in the sense that they reject what it is that I offer to go their own way. Now I say, in the history of my own people, they were many times severely punished, taken into captivity, slavery, and bondage, ruled by oppressors, and I say it was because they wanted their own way. For I say, when they chose to oppose me, when they chose to neigh after the ways of the heathen and love it so, I say, when they chose to serve other gods, other lovers, I say they became a grief unto me. And I say it is me, the living God, who ventilated upon them again and again and again through my wrath, my fury revealed. And I say they went from being in their own land, from being free in me, to being in slavery, to being in bondage, captivity, led away by chains, led away into those lands that I had not ordained for them. And I say it was because they refused my way. Now stop and consider, when I, the living God, do offer unto thee the humility way, do you trample the same? That is, do you cast off what I give to thee? Do you think you are better than you are? Do you think you must have some special thing that is nothing but the idol of your own imagination? I say that I, the living God, do not call thee to live in imagination, for the same is foolery before me. I say that I call thee to walk uprightly, to be identified with me, even through the identity of the cross. And I say that I call thee to learn to love the humility way that I give, for in the same you shall find my life. Now I say, if a man would literally pray for the humility way, I say it is me, the living God, who would give him the same. That is, that he could be uplifted and guided, directed and corrected by me, and kept always. But I say, because men are ever striving against my way, what is it that they bring forth? I say they bring forth distress, dismay, discouragement, and I say it is all because they have chosen some other way. That is, they have brought to themselves their own sorrows, their own troubles, because they have refused to walk in my way. Now I say, when I, the living God, do give thee the light, you are meant to walk in the same, and be thankful unto me. And I say you are meant to be uplifted and guided, directed, corrected, and shown that I am indeed well able. For I say it is me, the living God, who is able to give thee the truth and the light, the mercy, the peace, and the hope that you can be coming forth in me. And it is me, the living God, who is able to show thee time and again that through me you are given the light always. Now I say that I, the living God, do find my joy in a people who walk uprightly, in a people who will be directed, corrected, and guided time and again. And I say, when you are the ones who will be pleased in humility, you will find the abundance of richness of life that is found in the same. For I say that the lowly are the ones who receive of me, while the ones lifted up in pride receive nothing but the emptiness of pride. And I say, while they are exalting themselves, all they are doing is proving they are fools. I say this day, when you really consider the choices that are found in this life, I say it is wise to choose to live for me. And I say it is wise to learn to love the humility way that I guide my people in, that you can be thankful unto me. For I say, when you consider the mercies that I give, the infinite light that I put upon thy path, and the way that I provide, you will be made glad always. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to thee such as you have need of, to be ever kept by me. And it is me, the living God, who will give to thee the truth, the light, the strength, and the mercy time and again. Therefore I say this day, be glad that it is me that you can be looking unto, that it is me that you can be believing and following after. I say, be thankful that I am the one who gives to thee the way wherein you can be guided in truth and light, strength and mercy time and again. For I say, if you are ever loving the humility way, you will find that the abundance of my life flows out unto thee. But I say, if you are trampling the humility way, despising the very same, I say you cut yourself off from me. Now I say, if you are ever struggling with hatred and bitterness and accusation, consider that it is because you are proud. That is, you are lifted up in your estimation as to how great you are, when it is not true. For I say that all who are human and all who are mine will find they are full of iniquity. That is, they will find that they have darkness within that they do not see when they walk in pride. For I say, when you walk in humility, you will see as I see, and yes, pride will be revealed unto thee. I say there are many who reject my humility way because their pride will not allow them to see anything that is not great about themselves. That is, they will not admit to the fact that they have those iniquities, those sins, and those failures within themselves. Then I say they reject again and again and again the humility way that would have guided them to victory over the same. And I say they choose instead to cover up, to pretend, to put on falsity and vanity, but I say that it is all for naught. For I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed bring forth the ones who will be subject unto me time and again. And it is me, the living God, who will direct, correct, and guide the ones who are mine, that they can be kept always. Now I say, if you really consider the strength of truth and light, of mercy and hope that I give thee, you are ever guided by me. And I say you are given the blessedness, the strength, the truth that I alone can bring time and again. I say this day, do not reject humility, but I say accept it and let it be the way of life to thee. For I say the more that my own people will humble themselves, the more they are blessed by me. For I say that I, the living God, do not find pleasure in the ones who are proud and independent of me, but I say that I find pleasure in the ones who will humble themselves before me. That is, the ones who are willing to accept what it is that I give them and be thankful for the same. Now I say, when you are striving against me, you will never be satisfied. That is, you will ever be frustrated with the way that I lead and guide thee, but I say that it is because of pride. But I say, if you will humble yourself, bow down low, and be accepting of that which I give, so can you be brought forth in me. And I say you will be given the truth and the light, the strength, the purpose of who I am. I say this day that I, the living God, do set the foundation, and I say if you are pleasing unto me, you will be pleased in the same. But I say if you are imagining how your life should be, and it is not so, I say it is because you are following pride. That is, you are holding to an image and idol, an invention of your own imagination, and I say you are not holding to me at all. Then I say you are blaming and accusing me when I give to thee my humility way. You refuse to accept the same. I say this day there are many who are distraught, discouraged, and living in despair in this wicked generation, and I say that it is because they have rejected my humility way. That is, they have followed the course of pride, which will only lead a man into destitution of soul. And I say they have followed the course of pride only to find that the end of the same is emptiness and futility, and, of course, discouragement on every hand. For I say that the proud man is never satisfied because he's always being driven by pride. I say this day that I, the living God, do call thee to walk humbly before me, to learn to abide satisfied in me. That is, I call thee to be coming forth ever made glad that it is me you are privileged to serve. For I say, if you really consider the multiplied mercies that I give thee day by day, you can be rejoicing in my way. And I say that you can be thankful that it is me, the living God, who gives to thee the truth, the light, the strength, the mercy of who I am. And I say that you can be thankful to be ever purposed in that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light always. Now I say there are many who reject my way for the proud way, and oh, how great they think they are. And I say when they build up through their ambition, through their pride, through their self-love, oh, they think the whole world will bow unto them. But I say that time comes that I bring down the proud, as I'm doing in this wicked generation, by the ventilation of my wrath, my fury revealed. And I say that all that they've strived to bring forth will end as rubble before their eyes. I say this day, do not give yourselves to pride, do not give yourselves to imaginations against me. But I say instead, be thankful that I, the living God, do give thee the way wherein you are meant to walk. And I say it is me, the living God, who will be ever present to guide thee in that which I give, which is the truth always. And it is me, the living God, who will be ever present to cause thee to come forth ever rejoicing in me. Now I say, consider that when you contend with me, when you despise my way, when you refuse to accept what it is that I give to thee, what do? You prove that you are a lover of self, you prove that you are independent of me, and you prove you are a fool. I say that the way of transgressors, that is, the fools, is hard, because they have chosen their own way. I say, if you look at the condition of the nation at this time, I say that it is because men have chosen their own way. That is, they have refused my commandments, they have despised my dictates, and I say they have sought to distort my truth. And I say through it all they think they've gotten their way. All they've really gotten is the way of the evil one, the way of destruction. And I say in the process they have had contempt towards me. They've scoffed and mocked what it is that I've offered to the sons of men. And I say they've gone on swelling and swelling and swelling in pride till they are ready to burst in the same. I say this day that it is me, the living God, who will bring the sharp sword of my spirit truth in a wicked, vile generation and puncture the proud. That is, the ones who are so bloated, who are so full of themselves, they are like elevated balloons. That is, they are blobs, they are full of all matter of intent as to how great they are, but really they are fools. And I say, when I bring the sharp sword of my spirit truth, I say that it shall penetrate them. Then I say you will find them in heaps, you will find them in destitution and despair, and I say it is because they have loved their own way. I say this day that I, the living God, am not mocked, and when men are loving their way, they are far from me. I say when men are choosing to oppose me, they are the ones who are fools. For I say they've gone whoring after a way I never intended, and yes, they are loving it so. But I say in the end they are the ones who will howl in desolation, crying unto the wind, and it shall be in vain. I say this day, thank me and praise me that I give to thee my way, that I give to thee my truth and my light for ye to walk therein. For I say, if you learn to love the humility way, you are well-pleasing unto me. But I say, if you keep company with the harlots, the proud fools who boast in themselves, you prove you are unfaithful unto me. And yes, you prove you are nothing but one more fool headed down the road of destruction. I say that I do not intend thee to be destroyed, but I intend thee to learn to love the humility way that I give thee, and be thankful unto me.